Doesn't matter, just setting the production up. To me, that's always the most fun on a movie. It's where you start thinking about, along with the director, because you want to have this very collaborative team working together. So you start thinking about a production designer, they're usually the first person to come on. And then you start filling all those slots, editor, somebody that usually works with a director a lot. The first AD, he's going to be probably the first person other than the production designer that at some point is going to get hired. So he can start working on script breakdowns and things like that. Work with the production manager, get a schedule. And then you start working on getting a budget. And then you start having these meetings with the studio about, well, this is where we're at. And maybe this is where you have to start thinking about changing the logistics, cutting the length of the screenplay down, losing elements because the cost is just too on the side. And normally at the beginning, what you're worried about is the below the line with an eye on above the line, meaning that maybe you want a Tom Hanks, but you also know that Tom Hanks is going to be $20 to $30 million, so that's going to get added to that. And if it is that type of an individual, then there's going to be a major perk package, travel, living expenses, all that kind of stuff. And all that has to be considered. So then once you get to the point to where you've got all those elements, you pick a date that works for that cast and the locations that work for the story. And then you start making those plans, hire those people that are going to be instrumental in getting you to, another state, another country. And then comes the first day of shooting.